I have been going on this huge binge in the world of esports. I only knew like the surface level of how big it's gotten. I understand that like the top prize winner in Fortnite won over $3 million, and I understand that like the League of Legends Championship got more viewers than the NBA Finals, but it's just blowing my mind as to how big esports has grown over the past decade. I used to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl back in the day competitively, and I got pretty good at it, but I would never be good enough to say be able to rank top 10 in my region or anything like that. This is an entirely different level. I never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that esports would get to the level that it's at now. And it's only going to grow further. I don't even know why I didn't think to look up college esports, because of course it's happened at several colleges, over 100 now, and it's only going to grow. Just this is some brief footage of University of California, Irving.
Esports is massive.
Thousands of incredible fans. Welcome to the main.
I'm gonna turn that down a little bit.
It's an ace for Cloud9. It's a long-standing rivalry here, and it's gonna be awful.
I can't actually scroll through, but
World champions.
I don't need to play that much of this to show like how huge of an impact that this is having.
Announced on Wednesday that it's going to launch an esports initiative in the fall of 2016, and the university will introduce 10 scholarships.
Universities are implementing esports programs.
Esports is the massive world around video games. It's the competitive element.
Competitive
the
players
community
are
that
getting
supports it and plays these games,
scholarships.
and the entertainment component that millions of people tuning in to watch their favorite games.
So a lot of people sometimes ask about what is the appeal of watching someone else play video games, and I guess the easiest way that I usually talk to them is what's the appeal of watching someone else play football or basketball instead of playing it yourself. And then once you realize that people want to watch the best of the best compete against each other, it's the same thing for video games, the same thing for League of Legends.
This is an endeavor that was not born
I never really,
in a research lab.
I never truly imagined just how big it would get. Like I've seen excitement over Evo and MLG, but
This really bubbled up from our students.
this is an entirely different level.
With our gaming club, and it's been our dream for many, many years to create an esports program that is actually recognized by the school.
I stumbled upon how successful
There is so
our
much
UCI
money
were,
in
and I was
esports that
aware
is
of
yet to
how
be made.
successful our computer game science major was.
Over the past year, we've created a bunch of ideas of what we should do that makes sense in a collegiate scene.
It's been one heck of a ride.
We are going to have a beautiful new 3,500 square foot esports arena.
We
That's,
kind of modeled
yeah,
it after the PC
colleges are
arena
getting
at Texas
esports
System.
arenas.
We'll have 80 gorgeous PCs. Those machines will be top of the line.
It's incredible. I
It's
wish
gonna be pretty awesome.
I could have had something like this when I was in college. Just wow. And look, like I think collegiate esports is such a huge deal because there are so many competitive esports players that aren't going to make a living for a very long time just playing esports. They're going to have to go into some other field. But this is an opportunity for them to get a higher level of education and use esports to sort of build their career. And maybe so indirectly with a scholarship, but it's just like collegiate athletes where, yeah, you might be good in college, but you're not going to make it in the professionals. This is kind of the same thing. And it's extraordinary to see these students getting this kind of opportunity.
Here we go.
I am stunned. I am amazed. I am floored with... I just never imagined in my wildest dreams that it would make it to this level. When I
UCI
think
esports program
college
is
and
based
video
on
games, I
4
think
pillars.
clubs.
First, competition. Second, academics and
Not
research. community and entertainment.
entire
With competition, we
leagues
hope to compete against the best
with
teams in the
colleges
world.
competing
On the
against
academic
each other
side,
with
we
their
will be
esports
partnering with our
teams. It's
faculty
incredible.
And researchers.
Okay, I think I'm good on this for now. This says that there are 175 colleges and universities that are members of the NACE, the National Association of Collegiate Esports. So that's like the NCAA of esports. And there are so many colleges. There's Boise State. What else? Cornell. I'll be honest, most of these I don't recognize. Florida and Southern, though, I recognize. Georgia State. Illinois College. Like, there are some pretty huge programs. Miami, Ohio. I want to emphasize that. Not Miami, Florida. Miami, Ohio. New Mexico State. Like, these are some pretty big time programs. Ohio State University has collegiate sports. Collegiate esports. That is stunning. Here are some of the different games that are played with esports. You got League of Legends, Overwatch, Counter-Strike, so CSGO, Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know Smite. I'm actually kind of surprised Paladins is a collegiate esport, but okay. Hearthstone, Rocket League, Fortnite. I'm guessing Smash Brothers Ultimate, although I would love to see Smash Brothers Melee have collegiate esports as well. FIFA, NBA 2K, Madden, Apex Legends, like, these are huge games. I don't even... Oh, yeah, there's Fortnite. Yeah. I'm stunned. I'm stunned with just how popular this is. Like, I remember back in the days when people were playing Smash Brothers Brawl and Halo 3, and those were the big titles. And now MOBAs, like, when I think of MOBAs, I think of, like, StarCraft, but League has become huge on its own. And then Fortnite with Battle Royale. Overwatch has become extremely popular. You can be a professional, or you can get a scholarship by playing Overwatch. That just blows my mind. I love it. I'm all for this. And I know that, like, the main points when discussed about esports are the legitimacy and how mainstream media mocks collegiate esports, not just collegiate esports, competitive esports, professional esports. And to see, like, that's just scratching the surface. This is huge. And I'm just so excited that I am witnessing a growth that I never could have possibly imagined. I haven't really touched esports since I was about, like, 17, 18 years old. So it's been a good while. I've been away from the scene for quite a while. I'm not sure I ever want to go back because it was kind of a stressful thing put on me with just how competitive I got, how angry I got, how frustrated I would get. But seeing this is huge, and congratulations to everyone that helped make this possible. This is incredible.